ship is on fire! All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to review for the new German battleship Tirpitz, I mean Brandenburg. Sorry for the misunderstanding, as it is another reskinned Bismarck with price tag of over 40 euros. So what do you get with the ship? You get 4 turrets with 305mm guns, which can be so far found only on Odin. So if you did miss your chance to participate in the dockyard event, here you have a chance to experience the shitty dispersion of these guns. This means that your primary targets are cruisers, as due to the heavily reduced range of your primary armament with range of only 18.6 kilometers, this ship is going to force you into secondary build, which has the standard range of 11.3 kilometers for the H-class battleships of German tech tree, as you can extend the range of your primary weapons by the spotter aircraft. But as this is a German battleship, your anti-aircraft is terrible, and if you decide to go either for the brawls or random battles, carriers like Kaga, Chalkov, Saipan, and others will have a field day with you. This means that if you will decide to go for either one of the bundles from 40 up to 80 euros, you will need to play the ship passively at the start and only push in if you have the support of your team, as overextending into the enemy lines will have devastating effect. Your superstructure is weakly armored, and therefore those primary targets which you should be hunting can easily light you on fire, and considering that tier 8 ships can go against ships of the tier 10, ships like Conqueror, Thunder, and other big HE spammers can not only set you on fire, but even destroy your torpedo tubes. This is why I would suggest the use of the following upgrades: Main Armament 1, Damage Control 1, Secondary Battery Mode 1 or Aiming System Mod 1, Damage Control 2, Torpedo Lookout System or Concealment Mod 1. For your captain skills: Preventative Maintenance, Vigilance, Long Range Secondary, Manual Secondary. The remaining skills can be allocated to either Gun Feeder, Grease the Gears, Adrenaline Rush, Fire Prevention Expert. I will also mention that swapping your commander for Gunter Lucians is a good idea. However, if you decide to shell out more money for a permanent camouflage and more skilled commander, I'm just warning you that trying to play the ship from long range will not be beneficial, as the premium German ship guns are notorious for having terrible dispersion. Therefore, mid-range engagements at around 11 kilometers is where the ship excels, as this way you can find citadels even if you do not know what you are doing. Overall, the ship can be a lot of fun, and I wish Wargaming would have released it during the convoy escort missions, as I'm sure plenty of you participating in those saw plenty of Tirpitzes and other German battleships. And currently, with the brawls being a thing, I highly recommend taking your ship there, as you at least eliminate the danger of submarines, which the ship is equipped of dealing with thanks to the depth charges delivered with the one-day shipping at the range of maximum of 10 kilometers. The ship has, however, also flaws, which can be easily exploited if you do not play it properly, such as being flammable, as apparently that permanent camouflage is full of oil, helping to flambe the ship. You do not possess hydroacoustic, therefore detecting torpedoes is a nightmare, and with being put at risk of being torpedoed by battleships, carriers, cruisers, and destroyers, on top of it with submarines now, you are really in the need to make sure that you try to dodge as many of them as you can, meaning on the start of the match, you play the passive role of sticking close to your friendlies, unless they overextend into the enemy team, at which point you turn around and never try to show broadside and run back, as your goal is to preserve as much HP as you can at the start, so going at half engine speed is highly recommended. Also, if possible, try to stay close to friendly ships that have detectability capabilities, from hydro to radar to just being good at providing anti-aircraft protection, like the new Dutch waffles. And most of all, make sure that if you decide to go for the ship, you will be able to compare it with its freemium counterpart. Jesus Christ, that is one ugly ass ship. I mean, compare it with your counterparts, as we need to support our game developers, but not knowing what you are getting into can also lead into really toxic experience. So make sure you do your own research, and most of all, make sure to enjoy your time playing the game, and if this ship is not the right one for you, I'm sure you will be able to find a different nation that you will be able to enjoy even without selling your soul to Wargambling. One last thing which I need to mention is the upkeep cost of the ship, which will run you over 50,000 credits per match, which is lower than its other counterparts where the upkeep can be up to 80,000, and with the credit boost with the ship, you will be looking at decent profit margins. If you did like the review, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more fun content, as I publish videos on a weekly basis. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next review.